welcome to episode 2 of our Namakwa expedition of 2025. Today we head from the Pan to Porfada to start the trail. We had a selection of routes to get there, both of them being around, but we ended up actually taking the road straight through the province. And there weren't actually any roads here, and this was down to a pretty major navigation flaw between both of us. The first leg of the journey was actually epic. These roads were incredibly beautiful and scenic, and not many people have actually seen what we saw on this trip. It was very cool. But then the second leg, it got extremely rough, extremely isolated, and it took us at least 2.5 hours extra to get to Porfada. So we were far behind schedule and we were properly fatigued. You can just see how remote we were in the Northern Cape. I mean, it was just completely desolate. Roads were rough, flooded, rough, and then flooded again. It was tedious, very, very tedious. Day 3, and you're halfway through today. It's about lunchtime. On our way to the Eco Trail from Verneukpan, and we took roads that aren't even on maps through the Northern Cape. We borderline lost through the Northern Cape, which is quite crazy. The mud is hectic. It makes the going so slow. So as you can see, the cars are filthy. Economy is in the drains. But you know, taking it as it comes, having fun. But yeah, it's tedious now. As you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere, literally nothing. So just waiting for Porfada to come into view, because then we know the river's near. I think a good swim, and yet again another cold one is in order. So, yeah. We were so grateful to have found the main road leading to Porfada, and in hindsight we should have stuck to this road.
Why?
We finally made it to the Eco Trail, the Namakwa Eco Trail. Stoke is very high. We just head off the N14 and now we're taking the road to Pela. And immediately the landscape's different and just the trail is looking very promising, just as advertised. This morning we punched it from the Pan, thinking it would be the quickest, just taking a straight line through the Northern Cape to Porfada. And that was a very unwise decision because it took us pretty much the whole day. It's 10 to 3 now, and we still have to make it to Namakwaland. So we're most likely going to arrive in dark. But hey, that's the adventure. Makes it funny for memories. But yeah, I suppose rather arrive and have a hard time here in the middle of nowhere than in town or something. So yeah, you'll see now the footage of the current driving, as well as the complete mess of our cars thanks to the insane amount of water in the Northern Cape. But we made it, and we're gonna keep going. In South Africa, there are actually 9 official biomes, and this is the only desert biome in the whole of the country. So the landscape and environment was actually incredibly fascinating to see because it's so un-South African-like. Not to mention that the road instantly was so entertaining. The twists and turns and scenery and a little bit of technical driving, it was phenomenal. After enjoying the little town of Pella, we started ascending over into the Orange River Valley via the old Charlie's Pass. This road, with the scale and size of the mountains, was breathtaking. Finally, the Orange River came into view, the highlight of our trip. This meant that we could find a place to cool down and chill in the 40-degree weather of the desert. Made it to the river of the Orange and just had a nice swim. Cool off. It's like, it was 39 degrees now, probably a bit cooler.
They lied to us though, the river's not orange, but we'll take it,
Doesn't taste like oranges either.
Haven't even made it to the first campsite, and we need to make it to the second campsite of Namakwaland. So we might be wild camping in the dark tonight. We shall see! As predicted, we ended up driving into the sunset, and yeah, we arrived at camp in dark, but that's not to say that this drive on the sunset gravel grind was beautiful. Well, as you can see, we made it to some camp named the G. I'll put it on screen. At night. Pretty fun. Did about 30 k's in the dark, and then a proper sunset gravel grind, which was very beautiful. This place is picturesque. So yeah, gonna smash a bra quickly, hit the hay, and then tomorrow we're gonna wake up and hopefully a beautiful campsite.
That moth just could not help itself. Yeah, now you fucking burn it.
Thank you so much for watching. This will conclude episode 2. Keep an eye out for episode 3 on our channel, and yeah, look forward to showing you more of our special trip.